Hey, this is Marcel from Streamburu, and here we are. I'm going to talk about my take on what Apple introduced today. So, we have three devices: the new iPhone, the new Airpods Pro, the second generation, and the new watch, which also comes in two versions. Actually, there is a new watch, which is called the Watch Ultra. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. And let's start with that. So the Apple Watch was this device that was very gentle and delicate, like a piece of hardware that it's cool to have. But it wasn't until recently that I noticed that Apple needed a pro version, like a tougher version. You know, those Casio, like the other watches that you use when you go to a mountain or you do something like hard sports or hardcore sports or whatnot. Those type of activities, you won't use an Apple Watch for that because it's like, going with an iPhone and you're not using a case, if you know what I mean. So new Ultra Watch, I think it has a lot of sensors and a lot of stuff to check on. Super powerful stuff. I like that. I like that approach, and I'm gonna have to test it. But yeah, that's the first device, and then the second one is the AirPods Pro, second generation. Dolby Atmos sounds around you are incredible. The location, like spatial audio, coming up. And this is going in the same direction with the new devices that Apple will launch in the future, which has to do with glasses and looking around and seeing things up in the air and hearing things around you. So great features coming with the second iteration of the AirPods Pro. And yeah, it's great battery. I like the controls. You can touch and raise up the volume and take it down if you want to. Very gentle with it. I like that evolution. And then, of course, the iPhones, right? The iPhone 14, which comes now in a Plus version with a bigger screen. They got basically the processor from last year's iPhone 13's Pro Max or Pros, right? Which is great. I think it's a great evolution for those devices. And then, of course, the iPhone Pro Max, the 14 Pro Max, and the 14 Pro, of course, right? I'm the Max guy. I always use the Max versions. I don't know. There's something with this bigger screen that I like. Anyway, incredible stuff with the camera compartments. Like, it's really amazing the camera that it has. At least what I saw in the event today. 48 megapixels camera, like behind that, much better low light performance, 4K cinematic mode. It's great to see that powerful machine, and I think it has to do with the CPU and the GPU. The new A16 Bionic chip allows you to really run incredible things. The notch is being replaced by this dynamic island, which I found really interesting and super useful. Notifications will pop up from there. It's pretty badass. I really liked it. So that's in a nutshell what the event actually show up. I think the cinematic mode and all these new features for the cameras are what takes me on this iPhone 14 Pro Max. The camera it's really another level. And Apple even mentioned that, not about the cameras though, but about the chips, the A16 Bionic, that the competitors are actually competing against the 2019 chips that Apple showed back then, or like launched back then. So it's crazy. Very good value. This is for people that says, oh, you know what? From one year to another, you don't have much more value. You will get something like a little bump here and there. This is not a little bump. We're talking about 50% or even the double of performance than before. Crazy to think about this, but time is flying, and in technology, Apple is really leading the way. And I like that. So that was my take on today's Apple's event. And yeah, this was brought to you by Stream Voodoo, which is part of the tech that we are creating in making broadcast quality video live from your Mac or your iPhone seamless. Just one click. Yeah, check it out. Streamvoodoo.com. Hope you like it. And let me know in the comments what you think about Apple's new devices, if you're going to be getting one or not. And yeah, I would love to hear that. Stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.